Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to Morning Stir and Through the Bible with Yolanda Worldwide here on YouTube. Happy Monday for anyone who's joining live. But for those of you who are joining in as a replay viewer, I'm so glad you're here. Go ahead and leave your mark by giving me a hashtag replay. And if you're brand new, let me know that as well. And please make sure you click the subscribe button and enable your notifications so that you don't miss anything at all in the future. Again, I'm so glad you dropped by. And for those of you who are here live, my people, number one, greet me in whatever way you do in your part of the world. Number two, let me know where in the world you're joining in from. Number three, help me by clicking the little thumbs up on the screen. Number four, please help me share this broadcast far and wide. And number five, if you are, go ahead and let me know in the chat. I'm stirred up. I'm stirred up. And if you're like me, go ahead and tell me I'm stirred all the way up. We're going to do our due diligence, pray in the spirit for a few moments. Then I'm going to share what the word of the Lord is, whatever I hear in my spirit. And then we will go into reading the word of God. And y'all, we finished the book of Psalms yesterday. Oh my gosh, we're going into Proverbs today. So let's begin to pray. Roko tamandi yalabako tekelebata, roko tamandi ikarakata, rekete makarandi ika rakataya, roko tamandi ikarakata, re de bako rekede bako rekede bataya, rakatamandi ikarakata, roko tamandi ika rakata tabaya, rekete de bako rakada bako reka, randi ikarakata, roko tamande ki ikarakata, rekete de bako rekede bataya, rekete de bako rekede bata, roko tamande ikarakata, roko tamande ikarakataya, rekete de bako rekede bata, randi ikarakataya, rekete de bako rekede bataya, rekete de bako rekede bata, randi ikarakata, roko tabako rekede bataya, rekete de bako rekede bata, randi ikarakata tata, roko tamande ki ikarakata, makarandi yarabako rekede aya, rekede de bako rekede bata, randi ikarakara, oko rekede de bako rekede bata, randi yada de bako rekede bataya, rakata de bako rekede de bako rekede bataya, roko da karana mandi ikarakara baya, roko de bako rekede bataya, mandi ikarakata de bako rekede bata, roko de bako rekede bata, randi ikarakara oko rekede de bako rekede bata, randi ikarakara oko rekede de bako rekede bata. Rakadadadadadadadadadabakore bataya. Rakadadadadadadabakore bata. Mandi ikarakatata. Oko rekadadadadabakore bataya. Rakadadadadadabakore bataya. Rakadadadadabakore bata. Rakadadadadabakore bataya. Rakadadadadabakore bata. Randi ikarakatata bakoteke. Andi ikarakatata bakoteke. Akarakatata bakore kete andi ikarakatata bakore kete baya randi ikarakatata okore kete bakore kete andi ika arakatata baya akarakatata bakore kete andi ikarakatata rekete bakore kete bata mandi ikarakata rekete bakore kete bata rekete bakore kete bata rekete bakore kete bata rekete bakore kete bata rakatata bakore kete bata rakatata bakore kete andi ikarakatata o kore kete bakore kete bataya rekete bakore kete bataya rakatata bakore kete anayara kore kete akarakatata bakore andi akarakatata bakore kete andi ikarakata bakore kete bataya Rakatatatata bakodikede 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 bata. Randiara bakodikede bakodikede bata. Rakatatatata bakodikede bakodikede bata. Rakatatatata bakodikede bakodikede batai. O kodikede bakodikede bataya. Marakatatatata bakodikede bata. Rakatatatata bakodikede 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 bata. Makarakatatatata bakodikede bakodikede bata. Rakatatatata bakodikede bakodikede bata. Rokotata bakodikede bakodikede bataya. Rekatete bakodikede bakodikede bakodia. Rakatatata bakodikede 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 yaya. Rekede yata bakodikede bakodikede bataya. Mandi ikarakatatatata bakodikede. Rokotata bakodikede bataya. Reke de bakore ke de bakore ke de bataya. Randi ikaraka tata 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 da bakore ke. Raka tata tata da bako. Raka tata tata ba. Randi ikaraka tata tata da. O reke de bakore ke de bakore ke de bataya. Mandi ikaraka tata da ya da bakore ke de bata. Roko to mandi ikaraka taya. Roko tata tata da bakore ke de bataya. Reke de bakore ke de bakore ke de bataya. Oh, the kadadadadadaya, tadakadabaya. Oh, the kadadadadabako, the kadadadadabaya. Makarakatatatatatatatatabakoya. Rekatete bakoreke bataya. Rekatete bakoreke de Randi ikarakatataya. Oh, the kadadadadabako, the kedete bakoya. Rakatatatatatabakoreke de bataya. Randi ikarakatatatatatabakodeke de. Roko bakoreke de baya. Rakatatatata bakoreke de bataya. Rakatatatata bakoreke de bataya. Whoo, so what I heard in my spirit as I started praying this morning, I heard the remnants of the verse that says, "Let your yes be yes and your no be no," and that verse is Matthew 5 verse 37, and I want to read it in the NIV version because I love the way that it puts it there plainly, and it says, "All you need to say is simply yes or no. All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one. Anything beyond a simple yes or no comes from the evil one." I believe that this word from the Lord is challenging us to not be divided in our thinking, to not be divided with our convictions. I believe, hadabakoreketea, I believe, andi ierebakoshataya, that we're going to have to be certain of what it is that we mean, what it is that we desire from God. Let your yes or your no be simply what it is. Don't settle for anything less, because you'll know when God has brought to you what God has for you. You'll be crystal clear. Know that you know that you know that you know. And when you know, you contend for what you believe. You contend for what God has promised you. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. It's as simple as that. Let us go into the reading of the word. I'm excited that we are now in the book of Proverbs. And we're starting from the beginning. My God, y'all, we got through all 150 Psalms. So let's dive in. Dive in today. We're going to get as far as we can get in the Proverbs today, starting at the first one. Hallelujah. These are the wise sayings of Solomon, David's son, Israel's king, written down so we'll know how to live well and right, to understand what life means and where it's going. A manual for living, for learning what's right and just and fair, to teach the inexperienced the ropes and give our young people a grasp on reality. There's something here also for seasoned men and women, still a thing or two for the experience to learn, fresh wisdom to probe and penetrate the rhymes and reasons of men and women. Start with God. The first step in learning is bowing down to God. Only fools thumb their noses at such wisdom and learning. Pay close attention, friend, to what your father tells you. Never forget what you learned at your mother's knee. Wear their counsel like a winning crown, like rings on your fingers. Dear friend, if bad companions tempt you, don't go along with them. If they say, let's go out and raise some hell, let's beat up some old man, mug some old woman, let's pick them clean and get them ready for their funerals. We'll load on top quality loot. We'll haul it home by the truckload. Join us for the time of your life. With us, it's share and share alike. Oh, friend, don't give them a second look. Don't listen to them for a minute. They're racing to a very bad end, hurrying to ruin everything they lay hands on. Nobody robs a bank with everyone watching. Yet that's what these people are doing. They're doing themselves in. When you grab all you can get, that's what happens. The more you get, the less you are. Lady Wisdom goes out in the street and shouts. At the town center, she makes her speech. In the middle of the traffic, she takes her stand. At the busiest corner, she calls out, simpletons, how long will you wallow in ignorance? Cynics, how long will you feed your cynicism? Idiots, how long will you refuse to learn about faith? I can revise your life. Look, I'm ready to pour out my spirit on you. I'm ready to tell you all I know. As it is, I've called, but you've turned a deaf ear. I've reached out to you, but you've ignored me. Since you laugh at my counsel and make a joke at my advice, no, how can I take you seriously? I'll turn the tables and joke about your troubles. What if the roof falls in and your whole life goes to pieces? What if catastrophe strikes and there's nothing to show for your life but rubble and ashes? You'll need me then. You'll call for me, but don't expect an answer. No matter how hard you look, you won't find me because you hated knowledge and had nothing to do with the fear of God, because you wouldn't take any advice and brushed aside all my offers to train you. Well, you've made your bed, now lie in it. You wanted your own way. Now how do you like it? Don't you see what happens, you simpletons? You idiots, carelessness kills. Complacency is murder. First, pay attention to me and then relax. Now you can take it easy. You're in good hands. Proverbs chapter 2. Good friend, take to a heart that what I'm telling you. Collect my counsels and guard them with your life. Tune your ears to the world of wisdom. Set your heart on a life of understanding. That's right. If you make insight your priority and won't take no for an answer, searching for it like a prospector panning for gold, like an adventurer on a treasure hunt, believe me, before you know it, fear of God will be yours. You have come upon the knowledge of God. And here's why: God gives out wisdom free, is plain spoken in knowledge and understanding. He's a rich mine of common sense for those who live well, a personal bodyguard to the candid and sincere. He keeps his eye on all who live honestly and pays special attention to his loyally committed ones. So now you can pick out what's true and fair. Find all the good trails. Lady Wisdom will be your close friend, and Brother Knowledge your pleasant companion. Good sense will scout ahead for danger. Insight will keep an eye out for you. They'll keep you from making wrong turns or following the bad directions of those who are lost themselves and can't tell a trail from a tumbleweed. These losers who make a game of evil and throw parties to celebrate perversity, traveling paths that go nowhere, wandering in a maze of detours and dead ends. Wild friends will rescue you from the temptress, that smooth talking seductress who's faithless to the husband she married years ago, never gave a second thought to her promises before God. Her whole way of life is doomed. Every step she takes brings her closer to hell. No one who joins her company ever comes back, ever sets foot on the path to real living. So join the company of good men and women. Keep your feet on the tried and true paths. It's the men who walk straight who will settle this land, the women with integrity who will last here. The corrupt will lose their lives, the dishonest will be gone for good. Proverbs chapter 3. Good friend, don't forget all I've taught you. Take to heart my commands. They'll help you live a long, long life. A long life, live full and well. Don't lose your grip on love and loyalty. Tie them around your neck. Carve their initials on your heart. Earn a reputation for living well in God's eyes and the eyes of the people. Trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track. Don't assume that you know it all. Run to God. Run from evil. Your body will glow with health. Your very bones will vibrate with life. Honor God with everything you own. Give him the first and the best. Your barns will burst. Your wine vats will brim over. But don't, dear friend, resent God's discipline. Don't sulk under his loving correction. It's the child he loves that God corrects. A father's delight is behind all this. You're blessed when you meet Lady Wisdom, when you make friends with Madam Insight. She's worth far more than money in the bank. Her friendship is better than a big salary. Her value exceeds all the trappings of wealth. Nothing you could wish for holds a candle to her. With one hand she gives long life, with the other she confers recognition. Her manner is beautiful, her life wonderfully complete. She's the very tree of life to those who embrace her. Hold her tight and be blessed. With Lady Wisdom God formed earth. With Madam Insight he raised heaven. They knew when to signal rivers and springs to the surface, and dew to descend from the night skies. Dear friend, guard clear thinking and common sense with your life. Don't for a minute lose sight of them. They'll keep your soul alive and well. They'll keep you fit and attractive. You'll travel safely. You'll neither tire nor trip. You'll take afternoon naps without a worry. You'll enjoy a good night's sleep. No need to panic over alarms or surprises or predictions that doomsday just around the corner, because God will be right there with you. He'll keep you safe and sound. Never walk away from someone who deserves help. Your hand is God's hand for that person. Don't tell your neighbor maybe some other time or try me tomorrow. When the money's right there in your pocket, don't figure ways of taking advantage of your neighbor when he's sitting there trusting and unsuspecting. Don't walk around with a chip on your shoulder, always spoiling for a fight. Don't try to be like those who shoulder their way through life. Why be a bully? Why not, you say? Because God can't stand twisted souls. It's the straightforward who get his respect. God's curse blights the house of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. He gives proud skeptics a cold shoulder. But if you're down on your luck, he's right there to help. Wise living gets rewarded with honor. Stupid living gets the booby prize. Chapter 4. Listen, friends, to some fatherly advice. Sit up and take notice so you'll know how to live. I'm giving you good counsel. Don't let it go in one ear and out the other. When I was a boy at my father's knee, the pride and joy of my mother, he would sit me down and drill me. Take this to heart. Do what I tell you. Live. Sell everything and buy wisdom. Forage for understanding. Don't forget one word. Don't deviate an inch. Never walk away from wisdom. She guards your life. Love her. She keeps her eye on you. Above all and before all, do this. Get wisdom. Write this at the top of your list. Get understanding. Throw your arms around her. Believe me, you won't regret it. Never let her go. She'll make your life glorious. She'll garland your life with grace. She'll festoon your days with beauty. Dear friend, take my advice. It will add years to your life. I'm writing out clear directions to Wisdom Way. I'm drawing a map to righteous road. I don't want you ending up in blind alleys or wasting time making wrong turns. Hold tight to good advice. Don't relax your grip. Guard it well. Your life is at stake. Don't take wicked bypass. Don't so much as set foot on that road. Stay clear of it. Give it a wide berth. Make a detour and be on your way. Evil people are restless unless they're making trouble. They can't get a good night's sleep unless they've made life miserable for somebody. Perversity is their food and drink, violence their drug of choice. The ways of right living people glow with light. The longer they live, the brighter they shine, but the road of wrongdoing gets darker and darker. Travelers can't see a thing. They fall flat on their faces. Dear friend, listen well to my words. Tune your ears to my voice. Keep my message in plain view at all times. Concentrate. Learn it by heart. Those who discover these words live, really live. Body and soul, they're bursting with health. Keep vigilant. Watch over your heart. That's where life starts. Don't talk out of both sides of your neck. Let your yes be yes and your no, no. Avoid careless banter, white lies, and gossip. Keep your eyes straight ahead. Ignore all sideshows, distractions. Watch your step, and the road will stretch out smooth before you. Look neither right nor left. Leave evil in the dust. Chapter 5. Dear friend, pay close attention to this, my wisdom. Listen very closely to the way I see it. Then you'll acquire a taste for good sense. What I tell you will keep you out of trouble. The lips of a seductive woman are oh so sweet. Her soft words are oh so smooth. But it won't be long before she's grovel in your hand, a pain in your gut, a wound in your heart. She's dancing down the perfumed path to death. She's headed straight for hell and taking you with her. She hasn't a clue about real life, about who she is or where she's going. So, my friend, listen closely. Don't treat my words casually. Keep your distance from such a woman. Absolutely stay out of her neighborhood. You don't want to squander your wonderful life, to waste your precious life among the hard-hearted. Why should you allow strangers to take advantage of you? Why be exploited by those who care nothing for you? You don't want to end your life full of regrets, nothing but sin and bones, saying, oh, why didn't I do what they told me? Why did I reject a disciplined life? Why didn't I listen to my mentors or take my teachers seriously? My life is ruined. I haven't one blessed thing to show for my life. Do you know the saying? Drink from your own rain barrel, draw water from your own spring fed well. It's true. Otherwise, you may one day come home and find your barrel empty and your well polluted. Your spring water is for you and you only, not to be passed around among strangers. Bless your fresh flowing fountain. Enjoy the wife you married as a young man, lovely as an angel, beautiful as a rose. Don't ever quit taking delight in her body. Never take her love for granted. Why would you trade enduring intimacies for cheap thrills with a prostitute, for dalliance with a promiscuous stranger? Mark well that God doesn't miss a move you make. He's aware of every step you take. The shadow of your sin will overtake you. You'll find yourself stumbling all over yourself in the dark. Death is the reward of an undisciplined life. Your foolish decisions trap you in a dead end. Chapter 6. Dear friend, if you've gone into hock with your neighbor or locked yourself into a deal with a stranger, if you've impulsively promised the shirt off your back and now find yourself shivering out in the cold, friend, don't waste a minute. Get yourself out of that mess. You're in that man's clutches. Go, put a long face, act desperate. Don't procrastinate. There's no time to lose. Run like a deer from the hunter. Fly like a bird from the trapper. You lazy fool, look at an ant. Watch it closely. Let it teach you a thing or two. Nobody has to tell it what to do. All summer it stores up food. At harvest, it stockpiles provisions. So how long are you going to laze around doing nothing? How long before you get out of bed? A nap here, a nap there, a day off here, a day off there. Sit back, take it easy. Do you know what comes next? Just this. You can look forward to a dirt poor life. Poverty, your permanent house guest. Swindlers and scoundrels talk out of both sides of their mouths. They wink at each other. They shuffle their feet. They cross their fingers behind their backs. Their perverse minds are always cooking up something nasty, always stirring up trouble. Catastrophe is just around the corner for them. A total wreck, their lives ruined beyond repair. Here are six things God hates, and one more that he loathes with a passion. Eyes that are arrogant, a tongue that lies, hands that murder the innocent, a heart that hatches evil plots, feet that race down a wicked track, a mouth that lies under oath, a troublemaker in the family. God, good friend, follow your father's good advice. Don't wander off from your mother's teachings. Wrap yourself in them from head to foot. Wear them like a scarf around your neck. Wherever you walk, they'll guide you. Whenever you rest, they'll guard you. When you wake up, they'll tell you what's next. For sound advice is a beacon. Good teaching is a light. Moral discipline is a life path. They'll protect you from promiscuous women, from the seductive talk of temptress. Don't lustfully fantasize on her beauty, nor be taken in by her bedroom eyes. You can buy an hour with a prostitute for a loaf of bread, but a promiscuous woman may well eat you alive. Can you build a fire in your lap and not burn your pants? Can you walk barefoot on hot coals and not get blisters? It's the same when you have sex with your neighbor's wife. Touch her and you'll pay for it. No excuses. Hunger is no excuse for a thief to steal. When he's caught, he has to pay it back, even if he has to put his whole house in hock. Adultery is a brainless act, soul destroying, self destructive. Expect a bloody nose, a black eye, and a reputation ruined for good. For jealousy detonates rage in a cheated husband, wild for revenge. He won't make allowances. Nothing you say will make it right. Neither bribes nor reason will satisfy him. We're going to stop right there. We read through Proverbs chapters 1 through 6. And this is getting good already. Did y'all see that? Let your yes be yes and your no, no come up in there a bit. Well, I'm going to get ready to go. But before I go, once again, this week, my webinar is coming up on Wednesday. If you don't know what that's about, I'm talking about Coach Yourself, my signature program, coaching program, and I'm looking forward to help many, many, many people get unstuck with the ideas that God has given them. So if you have not done so already, please look in the description of this video, click on the link, add your information. You will get an invite. If you've already done it, you don't need to do it again. You will get an invite before the webinar this Wednesday. Thank you. I love you.